think the thing that's most engaging about Polaris is that the teacher doesn't sit up there and read off the board, and that's what you do all class, is you kind of get your own freedom to have.
My teachers make learning really fun. We would do really fun activities. Like when I was in 6th grade, Brenda did this thing where it was a Mayan, and we had, each table would have like a certain amount of supplies, and we would build a Mayan village. And during that, we learned about the Mayan culture and what they would do as sacrifices to the gods to get like better rain so they can grow more corn and have more.
I feel like Polaris can help you on the outside because you don't just stay in school. You travel around town with intensives and other field work, and you get to see what it's like. And it's really interesting to see what life is like in the real world.
I find it easier to learn here because it's more hands-on and you get to interact with what you're learning, and instead of just hearing something and then having to do a test on it, you get to actually practice it, and then it's easier for the test because you can memorize it once you've done it like with your hands.
Here at Polaris, we have many hands-on experiments, unlike other schools, such as in my science class we did a cell analogy project where we could take basically anything and we had to build a model of it, and then we make analogies to a cell. My group chose to do a castle. We used our rough endoplastic reticulum as the stone road, and we used the cell wall as a moat, and we used the nucleus as a castle, and many others.
Probably about, like, in this small community, probably the first week everybody knew each other's names, even if they might be in different grades or different classes.
It kind of revolves around kind of the school itself, like the students that shape it, which I thought was pretty cool because a lot of that kind of shaped around me as a person too. Through elementary school, my learning wasn't the great. I wasn't like the Einstein of math or the Enrico Fermi of equations. I wasn't really all that into learning. But towards the end of 5th grade, I started to see this is kind of easy. I can do it. I can learn. I can be good at this. And here I am in 6th grade. I got pretty good.
I feel like the students and the teachers like engage and talk, and I think they have like a better relationship than most schools have.
Yeah, like teachers are more individualized with the students, so the students get the most help that they can get.
Yeah, Polaris, we work as a team and we cooperate really well together. When something goes wrong, we're there to help each other, and it makes our community and just a lot better place. It's easier for us to learn and just be more efficient during school time. There's a lot to it.
They let you do what you're passionate about. So if you're passionate about playing music, there's a great music program here and a great art program. There's also a great science and math program as well. So it's all it's a very wide variety of individualizing what you're passionate about.
And it doesn't really matter what your interests are. This place is a giant melting pot. If you are into something, you most likely find someone else who is also into the same thing.
I transitioned to Polaris in 5th grade, and so I went here for 5th grade, and I got the awesome chance to go here in 6th grade too for middle school. And it's a lot easier to transition like into a smaller school like Polaris than like to the bigger schools. We don't like just sit at desks for an hour and do packets. We actually get to do experiments, and we get to try things out and see what works best.